Peace had returned to Satyapur. The townspeople held a grand ceremony in Agniveer's honor. The city streets were adorned with flowers, and there was jubilation all around. But Agniveer knew that this was only a momentary pause. The war was not over yet. The real test was yet to come. That night, while the whole of Satyapur slept, Agniveer was meditating in his palace room. Suddenly, he felt a strange uneasiness. A heavy energy began to fill the air. Suddenly, dark clouds gathered in the sky, and there was a loud roar. Agniveer opened his eyes. This is no ordinary storm, he thought to himself. He quickly reached the palace roof and looked up at the sky. There, on the distant horizon, a huge figure appeared. It was no ordinary warrior. It was Rakt Bhairav himself. His body was dark, and streams of blood were flowing from his eyes. A tremendous energy was emanating from his huge trident, which caused fierce lightning to flash in the sky. Suddenly, Rakt Bhairav said in his thunderous voice, "Cowards of Satyapur, now the time of your end has come." He raised his trident in the sky and smashed it on the ground with full force. The earth trembled, and a fierce flame began to move in the direction of Satyapur. King Chandrasen and all the soldiers woke up. There was an uproar in the city. "Which demon is this?" the king asked in a worried voice. Agniveer replied, "This is Kalanemi's most fearsome warrior, Rakt Bhairav. He cannot be defeated by normal warfare." Agniveer leaped towards the sky and powered his fire arrow in the air. He shot a fierce fire arrow towards Rakt Bhairav, but Rakt Bhairav only smiled. "Are you trying to burn me?" he laughed. Suddenly, he unleashed a shower of blood from his trident. The fire arrow dissolved into the shower of blood, and the entire sky was filled with blood. Agniveer realized for the first time that this was no ordinary demon. Rakt Bhairav looked at Agniveer and said, "Now see how I take you to the gates of death." Rakt Bhairav struck a fierce blow with his trident, and in no time a wall of blood rose around Satyapur. All the people of the city came under its grip. King Chandrasen shouted, "What is happening?" Maharshi Vashishtha, who was present there, said, "This is the cursed chakra of Rakt Bhairav. Whatever it touches turns into blood." Agniveer took a deep breath. "If it is not stopped, the entire Satyapur will flow in a stream of blood." Agniveer raised both his palms towards the sky and focused his energy. Suddenly, a golden flame appeared around him. Only pure fire can destroy the power of blood. He gathered all his power and produced a divine chakra called Agni Sudarshan. The chakra was as bright as the sun. "Go and destroy this darkness." Agniveer released the chakra towards Rakt Bhairav. Rakt Bhairav tried to stop it, but as soon as the chakra touched him, his reign of blood started ending. His power started weakening. "No! How is that possible?" Agniveer looked at him and said, "Your power was based only on fear and darkness, but true fire can destroy any darkness." Rakt Bhairav screamed, but his power started decreasing. He was not completely defeated yet, but he was injured. Rakt Bhairav gathered his power back and merged into the darkness, but there was clear vengeance in his eyes. "Agniveer, this war is not over yet. I will return soon, and this time, I will destroy you." Agniveer looked towards Satyapur. The city had been saved, but this was only the beginning. Now we have to prepare for the next war. Maharshi Vashishtha nodded in agreement. "The real test is yet to come, Agniveer. This is only the calm before the storm."